feels blue.
What is it?
It feels blue.
It feels blue. Very good. Continue.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like a blue light that surrounds me.
Yes.
It almost feels like I'm in a bubble
Mm-hmm.
underwater.
Yes. Yes.
Very quiet.
Mm-hmm. Take a moment to acclimate yourself. And the more you talk, the more you'll experience. Yes.
Um, I can't see anything.
Mm-hmm. I don't want you to try to see anything. Feel. If you're in a bubble, what you do is feel. What does it feel like to be in this bubble of light?
Enclosed.
Mm-hmm.
The walls are cold,
Yes.
like glass.
Yes.
It's dark. There's blue light, but it's quite dim.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It feels round.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There's no, I can't go anywhere. I'm enclosed.
You're enclosed. Very good. So I want you to notice if you have a body in this enclosure.
Yes, I have a body.
So notice what kind of body you have.
It's like it's very light.
Light body. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like it's like a silvery light.
A
My
silvery light.
my
Mm-hmm.
skin is very light and it's silvery light,
Yes.
almost silver, glittery silver.
Mm-hmm.
And I wear my skin is the same color as the robe I'm wearing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, it's yes, like a silver white light.
So you say you're wearing a robe?
Yes, it's like a robe, it's like a dress, something
Mm-hmm.
thrown over me, like the ancient Egyptians would have had.
Yes. So notice your arms, your legs, your hands, your feet. What do they look like?
Human,
Mm-hmm.
barefoot. My skin is very light, very white,
Mm-hmm.
very petite. I
Yes.
feel female,
What are your features?
petite,
Mm-hmm.
slim.
Do you have hair?
mm, like a golden, long golden hair down to my waist.
Mm-hmm. So now that you're feeling your body, you can look around you. Are you still in the sphere?
Yes,
Mm-hmm. What's outside of the sphere?
fish, creatures.
Mm-hmm.
The light is blue, but the water is slightly pink,
Yes.
and they're big fish.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an aquarium. I can see the fish around me.
Yes. So why is it that you're in this bubble?
I'm observing.
Mm-hmm.
It
Tell me what
feels
you see.
like
Yes.
it feels like it's an observation bubble,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like I am observing the creatures I've created to see what they're like in their environment.
What are
See
these
if I
creatures? Yes, what do they look like to you? These creatures you've created.
ah one of them looks familiar. It's like a long worm, and it has scales on it, and it's pink,
Mm-hmm.
a dark pink, and it
Yes.
almost looks like a dragon sort of thing. And it swims through the water. They look big. 10 foot, 12 foot, 15 foot long, but they're really gentle. It reminds me of a dream I've had.
Tell me more.
They come to me when I play a specific sound.
Yes.
And it's how you communicate, it's how you call them. They come to you. Like a chime.
Take a moment and just send that noise out.
I can send the noise out with my hands. And the noise sounds like waves going through the water.
Yes.
And these worm creatures, these long fish come. They're friendly.
Notice how this makes you feel, knowing that all of these creatures that you've created are now coming to you.
I'm happy because my work, my creation is working. I've made life, I've created something, and it's so beautiful.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
Do they feel your happiness?
I'm not sure. I feel like I've accomplished something.
Yes. Yes. Where do you feel all of this happiness?
In my heart.
Yes.
In my heart. It's so big, it's so full.
What do you do next now that you know that you have created these beautiful creatures?
I just like to look at them and watch them. They're so beautiful.
Yes. How many are there?
Oh, there are many. There's one specific one.
Yes.
I could just see it swimming past the globe. I know I can't see the others, but I know they're there. I can feel them.
Yes. Yes, continue. What happens next?
Just a sense of accomplishment. I feel a sense of accomplishment. I like creating.
Yes.
I like creating things. I like making things. And I feel excitement because I think there's going to be life on the planet.
So let's take a look at this planet. I'm going to count to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll be able to see this planet from a different perspective. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you?
I'm flying over water. And the water is so vast. And the water is ever so slightly pink. I've been there before in a dream.
So this time you'll be able to observe everything.
The water is warm. I'm standing in the water now. And I'm not alone. There are others with me. We're all creators.
What do the others look like?
One of them is a little boy. So he's not young, just prefers to be in that body. And we're standing in the water, and we're making a sound. We're calling the fish,
Mm-hmm.
and they're really big, but they're so gentle. And the water's pink and warm.
Yes.
I've had this dream before.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this dream. I sit on the beach with the little boy, and he says to me that the love of his life is going to reincarnate. He's going to go, and he's very sad because they're going to be apart.
Mm-hmm. And who is the love of his life?
I don't know. I don't think I've met his. I haven't met the other person.
Mm-hmm.
I can just feel. I can. I can feel how upset he is, and I take him into his arms.
Yes. Where does he live?
I don't know where we live. Just a little boy,
Mm-hmm.
but he's actually very,
Yes.
very old soul.
Yes, keep going.
We're sitting on the beach, and I'm holding him in my arms, and he's crying, and I can feel his pain
Mm-hmm.
in my heart. I can feel it, and I
Yes.
feel so sorry for him.
Look into his eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Have you seen those eyes before?
My queen, no.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
Nothing. We just sit there.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So let's close this scene. I'll count to three. At three, you'll be at the next important event in that same lifetime. Something that impacts you. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you?
I'm in a room with lots of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's some sort of meeting, and everything. The building is sort of made out of glass.
Mm-hmm.
It's big and it's round. There's excitement. I don't know what the excitement is, and I don't know what the meeting is about.
How do you feel?
Um, there's a lot of energy. I can feel the energy of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's exciting, but it's overwhelming. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much.
These people that are around you, do they have a form?
They look like me.
Mm-hmm.
They look humanoid, and they're all pale. They're all chatting to one another.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm there, but I'm not really seen.
Yes. Do they all have robes too?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody wears the same. They all look very similar.
Is it the same color?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And these people, this excitement, how are you able to feel the excitement from these people?
It's like a frequency that I pick up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like walking into a room and you can feel the frequency, and the frequency is strong and it's high and it's quick. And I feel it inside me, and it's overwhelming.
Yes. And in this meeting, is there anyone in particular that is in charge? Or is everyone equal?
everybody's just talking, everybody's equal, everybody's excited.
Mm-hmm. So take a moment and just know, what is the excitement all around about?
They're all scientists and creators.
Mm-hmm. Scientists and creators.
Yes, I think we've all created something, and I think we've all got together, and our creation is finished, and so we are all meeting up, and we're excited about the end result. We're excited about what is to come.
Yes.
Lots
Yes.
of chatter. Everybody's talking. They're all talking to each other, and I can't move. I'm just standing there and I'm looking around.
Mm-hmm. Now,
It's
these scientists and creators, of which you are also, you created these creatures in the water. Did the other scientists create other things on this planet?
everybody creates their own thing.
Okay.
It could be plants. It could be anything really.
Mm-hmm.
But we all work together and create. And my creation, where my beautiful pink, long fish, which is so gentle, and listen to sound and frequency.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
I'm just standing there. I'm excited, but it's very loud. Everybody's chatting and it's overwhelming. And
Mm-hmm.
I want to be there, but I don't want to be there. I prefer being quiet somewhere.
Yes.
I prefer being on my own.
Yes. Say that again.
It's very noisy and I prefer to be on my own. The
Mm-hmm.
frequency is too overwhelming for me.
Yes. So what do you decide?
I want to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I want to celebrate and my thoughts are with them, but I want to be on my own.
Yes. What do you do?
I stay for a while and then I go when I've had enough.
Mm-hmm.
I go quietly.
Very good. So I'm going to count to 3. When I get to number 3, we'll go to the place in where you're going to go after this meeting. 1, 2, and 3.
I'm in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lovely little house in the woods and there's nobody around me. And I'm just there by myself. It's quiet. I can hear the birds and the animals, and I can feel the frequency of it all. And it feels calm and green,
Yes.
and I can relax and I can just do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. Is this the same planet?
No, it's a different planet,
Mm-hmm.
not the one I created my animals on.
Mm-hmm. So what planet is it that you're on, where you have the lovely house in the woods?
It feels, I want to say Earth,
Mm-hmm.
but it's tucked away. There's nobody else there. It's all quiet.
Yes. Is your body the same there?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I like my house. I like my house. I like going there. It's quiet.
Yes.
I can just think. I can think ahead of my next project. I can create in my mind. And I can make music and I can dance in the sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
I can just be myself.
Yes. And when you are with yourself, is there anyone else around?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so much at peace. I don't have to pretend.
Yes.
I can just be myself and I can let go of everything and I don't have to justify anything to anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Feel that peace now. I'm going to sound a tuning fork. And I want you to just feel the peace of that earth, of that being in that place, and just memorize it. And as you hear the vibrations, know that you could always be at peace within yourself, even when there's turmoil around you. You could hone in on this moment and bring it with you wherever you are. And now that you have found this peace, I'll count to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll go to the next event in that lifetime that's affecting you. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you?
I don't know where I am.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to leave.
Yes.
It feels like I'm on a spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like we're traveling somewhere. And although I don't want to leave my house, I'm excited
Mm-hmm.
because it's a new adventure.
Yes.
I have to make myself leave my place. My nice house in the woods, I have to make myself. But I'm so excited traveling through the stars. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm. Are you by yourself or are there others with you?
No, there are others with me. We're all on like another mission to a new project, a new
Mm-hmm.
creation.
Yes.
We all create together. We're
Mm-hmm.
finding, I don't know if we found something and we're looking for something, but I know we're traveling to the place.
Yes. What happens next?
It's like a long journey. I could just, I just feel the travel.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the others around me.
Yes.
Um, it feels nicer because there are less people. It's
Yes.
enclosed. It feels like the water bowl earlier. It's enclosed and there are less people. And I can feel the excitement and the chatter and the frequency of people. And it's not overwhelming. It feels good. It's less people. I can cope with it.
How is it that you communicate with each other?
It almost feels like telepathically. I don't think I need to speak.
Mm-hmm.
We communicate by feel, projection of thoughts.
Yes. So when there's a lot of people, a lot of excitement, it's very busy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's too busy. I can't take it. It's too much.
Yes. So when you're on the spaceship, are you dressed the same or do you wear anything in particular for that?
No, it's always the same.
Mm-hmm.
I have a robe. I have sandals.
Mm-hmm.
I like flip-flop sandals, but everything's the same color. Everything is like a silvery white.
Yes.
Or I am. It's all very pale.
Mm-hmm.
There's
So
a
advance.
reason.
Yes.
I think there's a reason why we're pale
What
because
is that?
it keeps us I don't take any sides when I'm pale. I'm looking for the word. I just have in my head, I don't take any sides.
Mm-hmm.
If I had color, I would be taking a side of something. If I stay pale, I can create without any influence. That's why nobody has got color. We're all a silvery white.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not tarnished.
What happens when someone gets tarnished?
They go black.
Mm-hmm.
They go dark, grey, black. And it's heavy. And it's uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And it sits on you. And it makes you not move. It stops you moving.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be light. I like to be light and move around.
Yes. So go forward until you get to the place where you will be doing your experiments, your creations.
I can see big mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And there's stone everywhere. It feels quite rudimentary. It feels like there's nothing there at the moment. It just feels like there's stone. There's nothing growing there yet. It's just stone and mountains. We've yet to put life on it.
Mm-hmm. What color is the stone when it has no life?
It's like a browny grey.
Mm-hmm. And are you able to detect any life from those stones?
No, it's just a mass.
Mm-hmm.
We've just formed it. We've created it. It's just a mass and it has no life in it yet. It's
Okay.
just there. It just exists.
So what do you do once you arrive?
I want to say my hands, I touch and I let out golden light out of my hands. And it comes from my heart. And it gives life to the planet. It gives life to stone. It starts life.
Mm-hmm. So what do you do first?
I put my hands on the ground and I imagine the golden light coming out of it, giving life to what is around me. And then I can sit, meditate, and I can send the light. It's like a big explosion. I can send the light out of me and it explodes and it travels and it gives everything life. It's almost like starting a chain reaction.
Mm-hmm. Are you the only one doing this, or are the others also assisting?
I can only see myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think there are others, but it's peaceful and quiet. And I go by myself and I do my work and I start life and I spread my golden lights and I meditate and I send it through the ground and through the air.
What do you notice that's happening once you do that?
Life starts to grow.
Mm-hmm.
I love creating. It's so untarnished.
Mm-hmm.
It's so pure. And the more I create, the more light I send into the world or onto this planet, the bigger the sun grows, and the sun makes my heart bigger and gives me more golden light. And it goes round and round and round. The more I create, the bigger the golden light in my heart becomes. It's so satisfying and fulfilling.
Yes. And when you create life, is it from your mind, the template of what something should look like or be like?
There's a little bit of that, what I'd like it to be.
Yes. So how does life know what to do to be created?
I want to say it's a set of chemicals and biological factors that we have implanted. And it needs the light to start the process.
I see.
But we never know how it works out. It's exciting because we don't know how the life and the world is going to progress. And it's exciting seeing the plants that will come and the water that will form and the whole process. It takes time, but it's exciting. And then once all of that is established, and the animals can come, and that's when I create animals and I create specific plants.
So tell me, what is it that you're creating right now?
It's like my drawings. I create plants. And my imagination is so big. I can create anything I want. And I can come up with the most intricate or obscure plants and animals and creatures. I have such freedom in my thoughts and in my creation. It's what I draw. It's what I draw now. And I don't know where it comes from. It just comes.
Yes.
But I know I've got so much imagination and it's endless. And just when I think...
Yes.
It's just when I think I haven't got any more, there is always more. There's always more.
Yes. So tell me when it is that you are finished with this project.
It'll take a long time. And I'm just part of it. I'm just the instigator.
Yes.
I facilitate the world. Once there's life and animals, then it progresses by itself, and that's my work done. And then I move on to another planet where we start the process again of planting seeds. It's like planting seeds and then providing golden light to activate the seed where it will grow.
Yes.
And then the whole creation process starts again and again and again. And it's that creation that I love. I love it. I like making life.
Yes.
Life to everything and anything. It's so beautiful.
Very good. So let's close the scene, and I'd like for you to go to the end of that lifetime. I'm going to count to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll be at the end. 1, 2, and 3. How old are you there?
I feel quite old. I'm wrinkly. I'm on my own in my house in the woods.
Yes.
And I lie there and I know my time is up, but I'm happy and I'm fulfilled. And I think of all the beautiful memories and all. I remember all those beautiful things I've created.
Yes.
and it fills up my heart. It fills me up with so much light.
Yes.
It almost feels like the more I think about my memories, the bigger my heart gets and the more light, and it's almost until I burst into light.
Mm-hmm.
I burst into light and that's it.
So where does your soul go once you burst into light?
I'm everywhere. I feel like I'm everywhere. I can feel everything in my woods. I'm still in my woods.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't want to leave.
What do you do?
I stay and I hide.
Mm-hmm. Where
I
is it
don't
that
want
you
to
hide?
go.
Where
I
is it
don't
that
want.
you hide?
Why?
Mm-hmm. Where do you hide?
I hide everywhere. I'm in so many million pieces. I hide. I
Yeah.
hide everywhere. I don't want to go. I like the calmness and the frequency of it. And it's quiet and I'm in tune with it all. I don't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go because I love it so much.
Yes. And what is the fear of you going? What would happen if you were to gather
The
all of your
noise.
pieces? Mm-hmm.
I'm worried I'm going to be in the noise, and I'm worried there's going to be a frequency I can't deal with.
Mm-hmm.
It's too big, it's too heavy, it's too black, it's too dark.
Yes.
I can't do it.
Yes.
I'm scared.
Mm-hmm. So what happens next?
I stay there until I get found.
Who finds you?
Oh, this is really strange. A hairy creature.
Mm-hmm.
A hairy creature finds me sitting under a stone.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, that's so strange. And it
Mm.
looks at me. It's young, but it's kind.
Yes.
I feel so small.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very small. I'm small because I hide.
Yes.
And there's this creature and it looks at me and it has big, big golden eyes. They're so kind. And it's not talking to me, but I can feel its kindness
Mm-hmm.
and I can align myself with its frequency.
Yes.
And I don't feel quite as timid anymore.
Yes.
I almost want to say we become friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So up until this moment, what's been the most difficult part of all of this?
Being scared of not wanting to leave and being scared of the frequencies that I can't handle. They're
Mm-hmm.
too heavy, they're
Yes.
too quick, and they're too loud. They're too
Yes.
overwhelming.
Yes. So listen carefully. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. When I get to number 1, you'll be at the point right before you shatter yourself. But this time you're going to experience everything with all of the feelings and details. 3, 2, and 1. What's happening?
I can just feel so much light around me.
Yes.
It's like I'm a small particle, and I'm part of something so much bigger.
Yes.
I feel
Notice what
like I'm
this
in a,
is. What is this so much bigger?
feels like a cloud. It feels like a wave.
Mm-hmm.
We're all in unison. We travel through, we exist in unison.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just a small piece of it.
Yes.
But it takes all of us to work together. And together we're really big. But on my
Yes.
own, I'm really small. I'm
Yes.
just me. I'm so small.
Yes. And notice what decision you make.
I I feel that on my own, I have no value. Only together we have.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't count. I'm so small. I don't count. I only count if I'm part of something else,
Mm-hmm.
something bigger.
Is this the truth?
I don't know. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to go deeper into what you truly know. Is it true that you have no value?
I like to say we all have value, every
Mm-hmm.
one of us.
Yes.
If we didn't, we couldn't work together.
Mm-hmm. And is it true that you don't count?
I only think I don't count. I think of it because I look at the size of me,
Mm-hmm.
and because I am small, I'm this little particle. I think I don't count. It is not the
Mm-hmm.
size that counts.
So what is the truth?
I'm wrong. I've got the wrong, I've made the wrong assumption of myself.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the others tell me, but I don't believe them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're only telling me because that's what they should be telling me, not because that's how they feel.
Is that the truth?
Yes,
Why would they lie to you?
they make me feel better.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to go deeper in that. Is that the truth? That this cloud and wave that is unison would lie to you?
I would feel it if they were
Mm-hmm.
lying to me because the frequency would be different.
Yes. So notice, is it the truth that they are lying to you?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So let's find out where all of this began, where all of this doubt, where all of these wrong assumptions began. To get you out of alignment of this beautiful cloud and wave of unison, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll go to the origin of this. When you wanted to split yourself from the group. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you?
I'm leaving the clouds because I don't believe what they're saying. And I'm going by myself
Mm-hmm.
and I'm hiding.
Yes.
Don't know why I don't believe them.
Mm-hmm.
I've got no confidence in me. I don't think I'm important because I'm
Yes.
so small. So I go because I think nobody will notice.
Mm-hmm. And
And
what
because I'm so
happens?
small and insignificant, I go. And I don't think anybody has noticed that I'm gone. But that's okay. I'm okay on my own. I'm
Yes.
okay.
What do you do?
I feel like I'm just floating. I'm floating somewhere where I'm happy and I bathe in the sunshine and I just float around and I'm, I'm in the woods and I fly around and I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm content and it's quiet. I
Yes,
like
continue.
that. I like it. And I try and stay there. I stay there for as long as possible, for a long time.
Yes.
And nobody can find me. I can still feel the others,
Yes.
but they've forgotten me because I'm so small. They've moved on and they've left me behind. And it hurts. But I'm okay. I bathe in the sunshine and I'm okay with myself. I'm at peace.
Yes. So I want you to notice something now. That although you came from that cloud that was in so much unison and you split away, that cloud was formed by something else. Something that knows all, feels all. It knows when a part of it has been split away. And you are connected to this all. This part knows where you are.
They're looking for me,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want to be found.
Mm-hmm.
I'm embarrassed that I feel so small.
Yes.
And because I'm embarrassed, I don't want to be found.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to notice as you're hiding how that is all affecting the life of Tacy.
I hide.
Mm-hmm.
I still hide now.
Yes.
I show my face if I have to,
Mm-hmm.
but then I go and hide.
Yes.
I hide in in the green woods,
Mm-hmm.
where I'm content and where it's quiet and where I'm at one with the frequency and my surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
And it's peaceful, but I hurt at the same time.
Yes. So tell me where it is that you're hiding.
I always hide in the woods
Mm-hmm. Yes.
where the big trees are. I love
Yes.
being in the woods
Mm-hmm.
and I just fly around and I just explore everything.
Yes. But you notice that as long as you're hiding, every other part of you is also hiding and hurting. Do you want to continue throughout every lifetime hiding and hurting because of you thinking you're so small?
No, and I know it's time to go back,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I'll be strong enough.
Mm-hmm. So let's try this now. Gather up all of your strength and begin to expand your light. Begin to see yourself expanding, getting bigger and bigger. What happens as you begin to expand yourself?
I take the shape of the person I was before,
Mm-hmm.
the silvery white
Yes.
female in the robe,
Make yourself even bigger now. Expand your soul even bigger. What happens when you get bigger?
I turn into a million pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I turn into a cloud,
Yes.
which I'm part of, but it's all
Yes.
me.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
Make your,
me.
make yourself even bigger.
I'm so big. I cover the whole sky.
Yes.
I'm a really big cloud.
Make yourself even bigger.
I don't know if I can make myself physically bigger, but mentally, it just feels like I can travel to anywhere and
Yes.
feel everything.
Yes. So I want you to remember that you have been a creator of worlds. That simply by putting your mind, you can create. You are creator. And as long as there's one molecule left to your being, that molecule can create a world within you. It could create who you need to be. It could create all of the circumstances around you. That simply by directing your thoughts, the world changes before you. You can create a heaven or a hell, all within your mind. So notice how all of your thoughts about being so small have been affecting the lifetime of Stacy. How it's affected her relationships. Think about how it's related to her image of herself. What do you say to Tacy now as you remember that you are a creator of worlds simply by using your imagination?
I limit myself, keep myself small, and I
Mm-hmm.
doubt myself all the time. I don't believe what other people say to me, good things. I only believe the bad things
Yes.
because I'm small and I feed off the bad things of other people to keep myself small.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready to change that now?
Yes. Hmm.
And I'm going to count from 1 to 5. With each number, you'll be waking up more and more. And when I get to number 5, you open your eyes with complete control of your mind and your body. 5, wide awake, completely alert, feeling wonderful all over.
Oh.
Welcome back. How are you feeling?
Wow, that was weird.
Easy.
Oh, how bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the the creating I draw, and I started this 2 maybe 3 years ago now. I
Mm-hmm.
started drawing overnight. I never used to draw, and I create these bizarre creatures, and I've always wondered where it's come from. And
Well, now you know.
yeah, and they're just these weird things that come out of me. Yeah.
That was
Mm.
wild.
I was feeling so small as this particle from the cloud, so
Yep.
small.
And that's what you brought into this life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long do you think this session was? Was it quick for you?
Oh, I want to say an hour and a half, maybe. Wow, almost 2 hours.
Mhm.
That did not feel 2 hours. That was like a flash. Wow.
Wow,
There's
incredible.
a there's a lot to think about.
A lot to think about. Yeah.
Mm,
So I would typically ask if you want to share it but because of your what the kind of work you do, I don't usually share. But the your adventures as a creator being was absolutely fantastic. The part of the whole part about how you create worlds was just out of this world.
oh, that was just I felt it. I
Yes,
felt, oh, that was just so um yeah, yeah. I think the creation part, I think we all have, I think we all creators
yes.
in our own way. So yeah, that was quite a thing.
Yeah. Do you
Wow.
want to share that part?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be important to share, I think, for people to remember that we can all create.
Yeah. So what do you want to call it?
Um Creation.
Well, there was a part where you said about the scientists and creators,
Yes.
um, which I think was pretty interesting, because that's really what you were. You were scientists and creators.
Yeah, I was in this silvery light, silvery white body, very petite
Mhm.
features, and we were all the same, and the robes were all the same color, and I was sort of wearing almost like flip-flops in the same color. Everything was gray, but we couldn't have color because if we were to have color in us, it would make us take, what's the word I'm looking for? If you have a color, you take a side, you take a stance towards something. We had to be impartial in our creation, and hence the reason we had no color.
So that helps with the title of it, an impartial creator.
Yes, yes, why not? An impartial creator.
What
Yeah.
do you think?
Yes. Yeah.
Crazy,
Yeah.
yeah, because I thought it was really good. I thought it was really, really good. So thank
Oh,
you for the ride too.
yeah. No, thank you very much.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm happy to share that part. But yes, could you block out my face? Would that be
absolutely.
okay?
Yep,
That would
I
be.
certainly will.
Thank
And
you.
very good. And so, for those of you who are watching, if you want a session with me, just go to my website, albaweinman.com. Just sign up for my newsletter. It comes out once a month, and this is how this session came across. We're all the way. You're all the way in the UK, and I'm in Florida, and so I do these sessions worldwide. So just sign up for my newsletter. It comes out once a month, and if it's your divine time, you will get a session with me. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Until the next one, much love to you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.